Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Techelet and the Arizal. In the topic of Techelet, many poskim quote the Arizal, who says that the Medrash writes in Bamidbar Radbar that Techelet has been hitting, nignaz. The Arizal goes a step further and says that we will not have Techelet until the time of Mashiach. And therefore, for many, the discussion is over, because once the Arizal says that, then that's it. We have to patiently wait for the Mashiach, and only then will we have Techelet again. This is a fascinating point, and a great question in general. What role does the Arizal play in halacha? So you have Rav Moshe Feinstein in the beginning of Igrot Moshe Orach Chaim Daled. They asked him a question about Birchat HaTorah, Birchat HaShacha, Elokai Neshama. Those three brachot, Birchat HaTorah, Elokai Neshama, and Birchat HaShacha, Hamav Shena, the last of the Birchat HaShacha, should one say those brachot if he or she is up all night? So it's a famous argument. On Shavuot night, what we do is we find someone who was up, who slept part of the night, and that person will say the bracha for everyone in the minyan. That's Ashkenazic tradition. The person asked Rav Moshe, what about the Arizal? He says that you should say those brachos in the morning, even if you're up all night, because those brachos are not dependent on Hesach Hadat. The fact that I was up all night learning is not a factor. Rather, the new day demands a new bracha. And that's it. Rav Yosef says it as well, certainly by Birchat HaTorah. So he says, the questioner asked Rav Moshe, said that when there's an argument, the Zohar is the deciding factor. And here we have the Arizal, who says that you should say the Birchat Torah in the morning, even though you were up all night. So Rav Moshe says that when we say that the Zohar is Machriya, is the deciding factor in such an argument, we mean the Zohar itself from the Tanaim, from the early authorities from 2,000 years ago. But the Arizal, as important as he was, that's not what we mean by the Zohar. The Arizal is an Achron, is a great halachic authority, and has the weight of an Achron. And the Pri Megadim, you have the Magen Avraham, you have the Taz, you have the Shach, and you have all the different authorities over the last few hundred years, and he's one of them. But he's not going to be the tipping point. That's Rav Moshe Feinstein's opinion. Therefore, according to Rav Moshe, the fact that the Arizal says that you should say Birchat Torah in the morning when you're up all night, even when you're up all night, that will not be a deciding factor. Rather, we have a classic machloket here over brachot, and we apply the rules Safik brachot lahakil to Elokai Neshama, Hamav Shena, and to the Birchat Torah. So that's Rav Moshe's attitude towards the Arizal. So Rav Moshe, he didn't speak about Techelet, but applying Rav Moshe's attitude towards the Arizal to Techelet, it would seem that Rav Moshe would go ahead and look at the whole sugya and see what everyone has to say. I don't think that he would use the Arizal as the final weight over here to decide. Once the Arizal says this, it's over. He'd take that into account, like he always takes into account the Arizal as a great halachic opinion. So for me as well, that's how I viewed, like Rav Moshe, the Arizal is a great halachic opinion, but would not weigh everything down. However, not everyone holds that way. Mitzvah will elaborate in the future shiurim. Shalom.